Happy TikTok Tuesday, guys. I'm kind of in a weird spot, but I think it's going to work for the lighting for both of us. Oh, it says no connection. Hold on. There's one. I found it. Yay! So this is what we've been doing, and I spray sealed it this morning, just lightly, and I sealed it with something I don't usually use much of, but so it wasn't really glossy or anything. It was just to seal it. It's up close. Got a little geode cave going. And it's clearly just abstract. Clearly. I'm just going along however I want. So, to go ahead and do the geode was a cool idea, and let me share with you my thoughts. It made it very textured and different than everything else. So then it was like, do I just leave it like that? No, I couldn't. So I thought, well, it would be nice to texture coming into the foreground. So that's what we're gonna do. Like the geode, we used with the unicorn spit, and it's the extra heavy gel gloss, and that dried clear. But today we're going to use the paste, and the paste dries off-white. So as a matter of fact, all pastes that are, acrylic paste, the paste is, it's going to be not see-through, okay? The gel, and it says gel, it's going to be see-through, transparent. All right, now you can put your products in both of these and make them whatever color you want. And if you put the sheer products in your gel, then you can make the sheer colors, which is great for fairy fins, mermaid fins, and fairy wings. Fairies could have fins. If they want to. I have got something in my eye. So that's going to be exciting. So anyway, okay, now we got this. We got the paste. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use the non-transparent, which would dry off-white if I never messed with it at all. So I might be jumping the gun a little bit. Welcome, guys. This is a weird place to be. I'm going to move you down in a second. I'm not done talking. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I got this great travel bag. I posted it on Facebook. And on Facebook, I'm Cape Charles Art, just like I am on YouTube. Cape Charles Art. Anyway, it's a fabulous bag. Oh, let me just get it, since I'm just a little early anyway, and I won't do the whole demonstration. All right, I'm just so excited because I was looking. Oh, I gotta move you down. Hold on. Good morning, welcome. Now we will start. Oh, welcome, Gleason TD. Thank you for the love. All right, let's get started. We're gonna start with the little spatula here. I like the ones that have the step down when I'm creating 3D stuff, because it gives your fingers room around it. Not that you have to grip it, but you know what I'm saying, where you're not scraping onto the thing. So that's one of the things. I just call it a step down. I don't know what you call it. So that's what I'm using. And interestingly enough, this was my mama's, so I didn't want to get rid of it because look at that, how old it is. But I broke the tip and it was sharp, and so I just filed it with one of my nail files, and it worked out just fine. So I can just keep on using her. Use her up. Alright, so here is my hard molding paste. Whatever. It's paste. And for now, I'm putting it onto this little plastic thing so I can mix different colors in, because I don't want to just put it on. I want to color it up. All right, so that's that. That was easy enough. Now I have noticed that the golden is a nice thick paste. When it says it's thick or extra thick gels and stuff like that, it really is. And so that's what I like. Most of the time I do off-brand things and stuff like that, but when it comes to this, it's worth it. So I just want to say that about that. Wait, you fixed a palette knife? How? Celine. Great name. Hold on one moment. Let me get it clean for you. Yep. It's my mama's. That's my mama's. So I had broke the tip. It wasn't like that. It was a little bit longer. So it snapped. I broke it, probably prying some. So what I did was I took the nail files that you use, just regular nail files for your nails, and did that. And look, it's perfect. Isn't that neat? Thanks for asking. Yes, I wouldn't have bothered except it was my mom's. So, and she's not with us anymore. So everything I have of hers is like her brushes, her palettes, everything is just like, it means a lot. It means more than it should. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Alright, so what I have here are unicorn spit colors. Let me show you what I have on that palette. I just kind of shoved them in your face. I've got the Lemon Kiss, the Celine. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? The Midnight's Blackness, and the Zia Teal. I'm putting the Zia Teal down now. I put them in these little bottles just for ease of use, for the most part. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a green, I think, straight into one of these little chunks. And I've got just the regular unicorn spit. What color is this? Navajo Jewel. Seldom use this one, but it is pretty. I seldom do greens, and look at this, the whole thing. It started off with alcohol ink. Alright, now that's just a little bit of unicorn spit in that big glob of paste, and I honestly cannot tell you what it's going to do. So let's find out. And I think I should bring you closer so you can actually see. Do you want to see closer when we start working on it? Let me just mix this up into your face, and we'll both see together. Ooh, that was not too much. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take some of that color, and I'm going to put it over here and play with that a little bit. Let's see, how do I want to play with it? We could go lemony a little bit. I've got Lemon Kiss here. I was going to save that for my Zia Teal. Let's see. I don't care. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get a little one of these. Just some Lemon Kiss. If you don't know what the unicorn spit is, it's a mineral. I think it's mineral. All I know is not acrylic. Okay, there's no polymer. And it's jasmine and lemongrass, and it's all like that natural stuff. Non-toxic. Wow, that's a weird color right there. It's minty with a touch of lime. Hold on, it may end up nice. Learning not to eject something quickly. That's the path I'm on. Oh, see, I like that. For leafy stuff. So, I'm trying to convince you. You didn't say a word. It's okay. Alright, I can even go more lemony if I want, and I think I do. I think I want some more of that. Now, I don't know. I shouldn't be playing in this. I don't know how long it takes to dry. I guess we'll find out shortly. Now, I know that this plain paste here, it's going to dry just off-white. So I'm going to scoop up some more of that and put it in here too. Just different shades. I like different shades. You can tell. That's the beauty of the unicorn spit, is the layering. Oh my gosh. Because there's no polymer in it, you can get layers and layers without adding thickness. So, and that's why it's cool on wood grain, because you can still see the natural wood grain, but it's dyed basically, because it's stained, I guess it is. Anyway, so I'm showing you this again for no apparent reason, except that this is where I'm going to put the florals. So let's do this, and I'm going to bring you down a little bit so you can see better, right? Bye, let me get my face out of yours. Closer. Maybe. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? Precious things. Yes. I want some dark. I'm going to go into this goopiness. This is what it looks like. I'm just kind of scooched up here. And I wonder what this color is going to look like in that. I'm going to add some Midnight's Blackness just into my brush a little bit. I would not see that. That's Midnight's Blackness, a little dot, and I'm just doing that. Midnight's Blackness is a very, very powerful black. It's this, the regular unicorn spit. And it didn't mix in with the other, and that's okay, because I want this. Just a little bit darker going in, a little bit weird. Notice I lost my little holes in here. I want to fix that again. So as I'm blending this in, it's really nice to come back over a couple times of things I've already done. That way it doesn't look like I'm just adding to it. It kind of blends in. That's in my own mind. It may not be real. But it works for me, you guys. And it may work for you. I think it's true, though. I'm going to add some Lemon Kiss into that. Right there, that Lemon Kiss. Now what I'm trying to do is add texture, because I already added texture here, and that was the only texture I have. So I want to come out from it with texture. I can do lots of weirdness and it works for me, but there are some things that to me I have to fix. That was one of them. And I love texture. You can just take your brush of any kind and just glob on color and do that. And here you go, you got flowers and everything. It's just so cool. I don't want to go yellow, bright yellow everywhere. I do want it around. There's that dark again. Calls to me. I wonder if I could put some. It is a little different kind of a green. This is definitely more mossy. So what I have here is the Midnight's Blackness and the Lemon Kiss. So there's the Midnight's Blackness and Lemon Kiss, and this is going to make that seaweed moss. More yellow. Now we're getting more of a sagey seaweed moss. I'll just keep adding more yellow until I'm satisfied with that. Maybe a little more. Alright, now that is what I want over here. Coming up out of that, because that bright green was quite a difference. Oh, I do like the texture it's adding to it. Even with just that little bit I had on my brush is amazing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead with this pink, Pixie Pink. And that's the regular unicorn spit. Wherever it is, right there. And when I say regular unicorn spit, what I'm saying is it's different than this. What I usually use is the sparkly stuff, which is the same lady made it, Michelle Nicole, but this is the Artistic Vibrations. And it's the same thing. It's like jasmine scented, lemongrass, non-toxic, USA made, all that. But they have the bling and the flash and stuff like that. So that's what I mean. I don't know, most people actually have not heard of it yet, so that's why I'm still talking about it, because I still love it. Still playing. All right, there's my Pixie Pink. It's pretty. That's nice. Big one. Isn't it fun? I like it when it's kind of just out there in front of everything and you can see right through it, the background. That's what I love about the gels, because it just kind of stands up out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's never perfect. But it is precious. Just like us. Alright, let's do the stemmy stick thing. I'm going to dip my brush into this mess and then into my green here too. A little bit of everything right there, except that dark. And let's see, do I want it this way? Do I want it that way? I want it this way. And I think I'll go a little farther with that. Oh, that's so pretty. How about this? How about we come out and lay up on top of that leaf right there as well? Not too much, maybe some back here, coming forward. Say not too much, and then here we go. But still, how fun. Hold on and I'll show you. How fun. Flower. And I'm not done with the flower yet, but look at the coolness of the vine leafy stuff. You see it? I think it's interesting. Let's go ahead and detail that flower a little bit. I've got some pretty sparklies. And since the paste is alive, we can put them in there now. And they'll just be hung on to. Let me get a little paste on my toothpick. Maybe that'll help. I'm just going to do this. Oh, that's nice. Doesn't have to be a huge thing, but it will catch the light. Whoops, I just sprinkled magic dust everywhere. Perfect. I will put some on the thing. Maybe it'll just come back onto the flowers. Wow. I'll put them on the flower leaf petal thing. That'll be pretty. I think. Okay. I'm going to make that little flower, I think, a little bit different. I want to deepen that petal a little bit or do something with it, make it more flower-y. And I've got some white that's the Celine, so I think I'll just put some of this paste right there. Just mix it into my brush. Should not do that, but I'm doing it. Chippy brush, it's okay. I'm not sure it's going to work. I do like to play back into that white-ish. The neat thing about the Celine is it will absorb the underlying color. Now, I've got gel in it, so that is also inhibiting that. But if you do it straight, it will. Okay, I'm going back into my Pixie Punk straight. I'm going to make this leaf of this petal, whatever this is, a little bit darker in the front, just in areas. Maybe in here too. Oh, I got real quiet. You know, I got into my glitter. I'm going into my regular paste again and dipping it into that Celine. Put a glob right there, big one. And a couple over here, like they're starting back there a little bit. I think that would be nice. Oh, here's a few more. Perfect. Isn't that neat how you don't see something until you start working with it? That happens to me anyway. Alright, I've got some Purple Hill Majesty. That is the regular unicorn spit. I'm just going to put it in here. Just around that glob. Here and there. I think I want it under here too. Just kind of like it's part of that stem situation. I'm going to go back to, I'm using a toothpick. It's working. It's working for me. Go back to more of that green, that bright green. A little leaf would be cool there, but let's not get carried away, Mel. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, one second, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this right there, all over that flower. Maybe a little over here on these flowers too that I just put there. Yeah, I'm digging that. Yep. Sweetness. I don't know what it looks like there, but I really like it here. I do love playing with these gels. Let's do some more purple. That was pretty, and we've got a purple cave. And it's not really sparkly like this is. Maybe we should do more sparkles in that cave. I don't know. Where's my palette knife? Ooh, I made some lavender lemonade, and I put blueberries in it. I am calling up summer. That's what this is. I do want this a little bit different. I can't see through there, but that is just the painting of it. So let's just see if I put some Celine here, what happens. I just wanted it brighter, like, ooh, that's exciting. Something's going on down here, you know? Like you can see through it. I should probably add a little tint of the Lemon Kiss because, I'll show you why. Because it seems to me this is more yellowy and stuff, and I'd like that, these holes in this bridge, to be able to look like it's the light from the same area. In my head, that's what's happening. I'm going with it. All right, let's see. I don't know. Go back to this. Oh, I got goop. My paste. All right, just a little yellow. What I'm going to do is, this is the dried lemon kiss, and when it's dry on your palette, you can just leave it and then get your brush damp and it'll pick right back up again. And so you don't have to waste it, and also you get to know what you were working with. You don't have to write it down, it's on your palette. You don't have to worry. Well, you might want to write it down anyway if you take a while. Okay, now this light bright thing I just put in there looks almost like a person. I'm kind of digging that. I don't mind if we have the ancients popping up here and there. That's what I call them when things like that happen. Okay, now it's fading. It's fading into that. Oh, I do like it. Yeah, I do like it. Better. It's a little, where are you? It's a little brighter. All right. Okay, that's one very kid-like flower, but it's pretty and I like it. I want to go ahead and do a little bit of a path that I saw here. And I'm just going to get my brush damp. And I really liked this muddy seaweed looking stuff. Pick some more of that up, I think. I saw this path here somewhere. Here it is. And I just wanted to explore it. Kind of cool. It kind of gave it a fork in the road. I'm going to go ahead with some Celine on top of that. Just maybe in spots here and there. And you can go back and forth with this. Like, I've already spray sealed it once, and I can spray seal it again to make sure I don't lose something that I want to keep, and then keep working on it. And I can just continue to do that till my little heart's content. And I love that. I am not a hurry up and finish it type of person. I don't care if it ever gets finished. I just want to enjoy the process, whatever happens. You can tell I'm retired, right? That's what this is. I'm on my little retirement journey. Taking that bright yellow over here too. Kind of lost my little path. I want to bring it back. A little more Celine maybe. And let that just keep picking up that yellowish. Here we go. Let's make it windy. We'll come up and around over here again. Aww, isn't it beautiful? These little fairy lands. How fun. You can't go wrong. No one can say that's wrong. It is neat. A little more brightness over here. Just by tapping whatever's left on my brush, that yellow. I'll add a little more yellow, a little more Celine as well. Do love that. Do love that color. Isn't it funny? Because I remember when I first got this Lemon Kiss, I was like, what? Why? And I love it now. And that's the thing. I have to teach myself to give myself time when I see something that I don't like automatically, whether it's my painting or whatever. I have to stop and give it time. That's one of the biggest things I've learned on my little journey. Cool. So that flower is kind of globby, and I liked it though. I really thought I might want to keep putting like epoxy sculpt around it for a frame, but I don't think so. I want a little more. I've got some more of this before I go. You guys, you guys can go. Gosh, I haven't even looked over. Cookie, hello. Sis, I wanted to thank you for last week. That was so sweet. I'm going to just chunk of that white, that green, and that. And that's right, I'm doing this. Just a little bit more. Big, big glob. Now I'm going to take my yellow. Just drop it in. I'm just patting that edge flat just to make that little peaks. That's fun. I think I'll put a little color in that. I've got Pixie Punk Pink. That's pretty. But I could also put this. Just a sprinkle of magic. I like that. And also, this has been bothering me ever since we've done it. White. And I want it right there. And I want something sparkly, real sparkly. And put that pink in there as well, this globbed up pink. I keep saying I'm done and then I just keep going. I just want some of this right there. Most of it won't stay anyway because it's all dry except for what I just put down. Alright, so I'm going to keep going around this thing, making it like that everywhere. I'm trying not to go crazy on it. You know what I mean. It got a little bit in there. Okay, I'm happier with that. At least a little bit. You know, because you can see a little bit more. I'm going to play with it. That's all there is to it. Oh. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cookie. Well, this is fun. Well, anyway, don't forget that bag, you guys. I'm not selling them. I'm just saying. If you're looking for a travel thing, this may be what you need if you're a creator. All of my nail stuff with me. And I'm gonna. But I also think I need to get another one of these cases for my art. All my stuff with me. So when I'm not visiting with everybody. Now this is for nails, and so your light goes in here, and these are removable, so you know you can put a nail which way or not at all. So, but look, that's a big space for even some small canvases. I don't know what would fit in there, but I mean even something like this size, I could stack a whole bunch of. Well, I'm just thinking, because you can wipe this. It's got this. Now look at that, whatever. Stickers, stencils. Think both art and art on your nails. I found this on Amazon, and I believe it was like 46-ish, something like that. Here's the other side. Lots of designated brushes sections here. That's nice. strap for the suitcase, and then also you can put like whatever papers in here. Looked at a lot of different bags, but this is the one I wanted because I didn't have to raise this up to get into this section, and I don't have to leave it open and all that because these drawers pull out, and there's 2 of them. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and it's got a little zipper mesh thing in there too. Okay, so I checked it out with my art as well last night. And these bottles that I use, these with my unicorn spit, is still just a little too tall. I mean, it would work, but it sticks it. So, and they're really tight. So these bottles were absolutely fabulous. Look at this. It's like it's made for it. And it's plastic. So how cool is this? Got a lot of those bottles already. Look at this. You can actually take this out. You don't have to leave it in there. I could just take this center out and put my little canvases in there. I am really digging this case. I think it's definitely worth the money. So far, I have not used it, obviously. I haven't gone anywhere. I don't know what it is that you create, but this is amazing for all sorts of directions you want to go. All right. Love you guys. Bye. That bag was amazing, that nail kit bag, and using it for art. I looked at so many different ones, and they were heavy, or they weren't heavy enough. Like if you started actually using them, it looked like it was just gonna not work. But this one was perfect. So at least as far as I know, I haven't started actually using it yet, but I will definitely report after the trip. And I'm not gone yet. We're not gone until the end of April, I think. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did like those glasses. That's perfect. Thank you guys. Love you. Have a beautiful week. Bye.